Hello YouTube, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and I've got a Tomica limited vintage, I guess, feature video for you. This is going to be the release LV-N186 and is part of the July 2019 Tomica limited vintage release. As you may or may not know, Tomica limited vintage does come out with new releases every month. Every month there's new cars. They don't have release numbers. Well, I mean, each release has its own number as far as each car has its own number. But anyway, let's just get right into this. If you're not familiar with the brand, I would suggest that you get familiar with it. I've recently fallen head over heels for it and just think it's quite fantastic. So this was pre-ordered from Japan Booster. That's why it's got this plastic little shell here that you wouldn't normally get from other dealers. That's something that they throw in. So here it is. We're going to take a look around the package. Not a whole lot to look at here. This is one of two colors that was available. I believe the other one that was available for pre-order was black. I decided to get the silver one. So here it is. Then it's got a little bubble right inside the package here. And then you can pull the car out of that. So let's take a look at this Lancer Evo 4. I think it looks quite nice. Now I debated on whether or not to get this one, but this one wasn't very expensive if you pre-ordered it. Relative to some other vehicles that you would get, you know, obviously it's a little expensive, but it's pretty awesome. And I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I got an example of the Evo. They have released since. They're going to have come up with a couple other generations of this Lancer. This will probably be the only one that I end up getting. It's just this one. I just wanted one example, and it's pretty cool. So you've got inserted detail for the headlamps, the fog lamps. Just looks really, really good. As you can see already, two-tone interior in this thing with that tan and black and tan. And then you got inserted detail for the taillights. This is metal body. It is metal base. You got side view mirrors. They're just painted. They don't really have like a reflective surface on the back, which is okay. Small little detail that most diecast manufacturers do not include. And it's got a little bit of suspension. Not a whole lot of suspension travel. Let me take a look at the base already. LV-N185. It's a 2019 copyright date, so this is a brand new casting for this year. Brand new tooling. And I think they did a really good job of it. I'm not a huge fan of the real car. I'm not like nuts over, you know, this car necessarily in real life, but I just wanted to get a nice little clean example of this vehicle, and this is definitely a good one to pick if that's what you want. Now, the ones that are coming out in subsequent releases that I think are different generations, those are coming out in, I think, a little bit more wild colors. You got like a bright red, a bright yellow. I think there's some others, but I thought this silver one was just up my alley. So this is the one I picked out to get. I wish, honestly, I could buy every Tomica limited vintage release as they come out. They do, well, you can't say that they're really that too expensive to collect, because there are people that, you know, you can spend a lot more money on Hot Wheels than these cars, even if you were to buy every release. But they can get quite pricey if you're trying to, you know, if you want to try to keep up and get each release that comes out every month. Some months they only come out with a couple of cars. Other months they come out with, like, you know, a lot more than just a couple. So it can get way up there in cost. So this is pretty awesome. Definitely digging it. Let me know what you guys think of this car in the comments down below. These things really do have details like no other diecast manufacturer, and the build quality is just so nice. I have not gotten a single one that's had like any sort of real quality control issue yet, knock on wood, because I really would be angry if I did get one that had issues. But I mean, this costs about as much as an Inno 64, okay, about the same price as you'll pay for one of those, and I just think these are so much better as far as the build quality and how they do not really feel super fragile like those other premium brands can. All right, so that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching another video. Please check out my other videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and have yourself a good day.